In a small cafe on the edge of Boston, single dad Ethan Clark stared at the empty chair across from him, wondering why his friends insisted on setting him up on blind dates. After losing his wife 3 years ago, he had poured every heartbeat into raising his little daughter, Lily. Love. He believed those doors were closed forever. But today was different. The cafe bell chimed softly, and a shy woman stepped inside. She wore a navy blue coat, her hair tied loosely, cheeks pink from the cold. She glanced around nervously until her eyes found Ethan's. Her name was Amelia Brooks, a British nurse who had moved from Manchester, UK for work. And the moment she approached the table, Ethan could see the hesitation in her steps, the fear in her smile. She wasn't used to blind dates. She wasn't used to being seen at all, because people rarely saw Amelia past her size. From 2 tables away, the group who had set them up watched, snickering and whispering. Ethan noticed. Amelia did too. Her fingers trembled as she reached for the menu. I know I'm not what anyone expects on a blind date, she whispered softly, lowering her eyes. If you want to leave, it's okay. Ethan leaned forward, voice low and steady. My daughter once asked me what beauty means, he said. I told her it's the kind of heart that makes someone feel safe. And you walked in with that heart. Amelia looked up, stunned. Tears filled her eyes, not because of his words, but because no one had ever spoken to her like she mattered. Moments later, little Lily returned from the restroom and climbed onto Ethan's lap. She stared at Amelia and smiled brightly. Are you going to be my friend? She asked. That single sentence melted the room. Even the group who mocked them went silent. Amelia wiped a tear. I'd love to be. They talked for hours, about loss, about courage, about rebuilding life piece by piece. For the first time in years, Ethan laughed. For the first time in forever, Amelia felt chosen. When the date ended, Ethan walked her outside. Snowflakes fell gently over the quiet street. Amelia, he said, for what it's worth, this is the first date in years that felt real. She smiled, shy, shaky, hopeful. And that's how a blind date meant as a cruel joke became the beginning of a love that healed 2 hearts and transformed 3 lives.